Hey guys, so this video what I wanted to do was talk about my dreams and hopes for the future, and to be honest with you, I kind of don't know where to begin because I've been thinking about my future a lot lately because obviously I'm going to be starting year 12 soon. In fact, in about a year's time I'm going to be in year 12. So it's kind of like, hey Ellie, what do you want to do when you're older? You gotta think about it now. I sounded slightly Australian there, so oops. But yeah, so it's got me thinking about what can I do when I'm older. So starters, let's take a trip back to summer 2015. So this summer I was involved in work experience at my school. Every single year, all the year 10s go on a week or 2 week worth of work experience, and I chose to do my work experience at a radio station near Brize Norton. In fact, it wasn't near Brize Norton, it was in Brize Norton. Now, this radio station was mainly directed at the forces, so the RAF, the Navy, the Army, and it gets broadcast out to a certain area of people. And the two people who I was working with, Alex and Amy, they taught me the ropes. They showed me everything. They taught me how to edit, how to make my own radio show. Unfortunately, I can't play that for you because the disc I had didn't work. So I need to try and get that sorted. But yeah, so that gave me a taste of what life would be like if I was a radio presenter. Now, if we go back a little bit further to 2011, September 2011 or 2012, I'm not too sure which, we go back to my first channel, my original channel, so the original Ellie Lanny. I started that when I was in year 7 because I'd seen so many people like Shane Dawson, like Ryan Heger, Jenna Marbles, those kinds of people doing these videos where they just talk to a camera. It's like they're actually talking to you personally, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. So, and that actually got me thinking, hey, I could do that. All I need is a laptop camera, just a bit of editing, and I should be able to do that. So I started my own channel, and mainly the views I got were people from school, so the people above my year, people in my year, people below my year. I was pretty well known, and now people just know me as the girl who makes YouTube videos and who likes two guys at the same time. So that's my reputation precedes me now. But there's less and less people who actually know that I do this kind of thing. Or if they do, if they do know, they hide it very well. But no, it's mainly my year who watches these because apparently I'm popular in my year with those. But yeah, so that kind of got me thinking, hey, I could also do these videos. I could be a YouTuber. And only recently I've learned that you can actually get paid for doing YouTube. So, dream come true, basically. But, I mean, I'm not being paid yet. Growth mindset. So that's two things I could do. I could either be a radio presenter or a YouTuber. Also, one thing I've wanted to do since I was little, since year 3, going right back, so when I was about 7 or 8. When I was about 7 or 8, we had a teacher at my primary school called Mr. Smith, and he would put on films for us. He actually taught us about Japan. So he put on Studio Ghibli films for us, and one of the first Studio Ghibli films I remember watching was My Neighbor Totoro, and it stuck with me ever since. Like, once you watch a film like that, you're never gonna forget it. 'Cause the animations were absolutely beautiful, and it was a good film to watch, especially with all my mates around me. And yeah, so that was one thing I remember the most from primary school. And then that he let us try sushi, and wasabi and ginger. We had a Japan day, where we came in like kimonos and stuff, and that was pretty fun. We learnt about the culture, and it was, year 3 was just the best for that kind of thing. So ever since then, I've had this thing of wanting to live in Japan, and now that I'm older, I thought, well, what would I need to do to be able to get that dream? And one of the things I've come across is I went to a university open day in July this year. Went to Oxford Brookes. I mean, yeah, I know I'm 15. University is still a bit of a long way off for me, but it's getting closer and closer. Just like the end of year 11 is getting closer and closer. So it's kind of like, I've seen there's a Japanese course at this university that I would love to do, and yeah, it's definitely one of my dreams. Another dream is a bit cheesy, but to finally have someone who'd love me for me. I mean, because all my friends, literally, they've been in relationships, and then there's just me, the sad old loner in the corner. Like, why does nobody love me? I'm kidding. But yeah, seriously, I kind of just want a boyfriend. Maybe before the end of year 11, maybe before I even finish school, but just, that would be nice to just have a bit of human contact. And then also things like writing a novel. Now, there's this thing called NaNoWriMo, which I've tried many, many years, about 3 or so years. I can never do it, because I can never write 50,000 words in a month. But slowly I'm training myself. I will get there, and I know I'm going to get there, because it's power of, I can do it. You gotta have a can-do attitude to be able to achieve anything, and that's my main motivation. Like, if I can achieve this, then God knows what I could achieve. But yeah, so it's just kind of thinking, right, what can I do? What do I need to do to get there? What do I want to do? What do I need to do to be able to do that thing? And how will I get there? So, I mean, coming up for me, I've got an open day tomorrow at a local college, open evening on Wednesday at my school for 6th form, open evening at another local college, open day next week on Saturday. So I've got a lot of colleges and 6th forms to go to and look at, to see what there is, what I can do, what may help me do what I want in life later on. And it's things like that that make me think, right, I'm a 15-year-old girl, I'm nearly 16, what am I going to do with my life? Where will I be in about 10 years' time? And that answer for me is always living in Japan or New York or somewhere nice, somewhere fancy, with my best friends or a guy, and just being happy, just having a job, being happy with what I'm doing, and that is how I want my life to turn out. So I'm sorry this was kind of a rambly long video about myself, but I was kind of thinking about it a lot. Needless to say, I was having a bit of an existential crisis about it all. So I was thinking about it a lot recently because I've been thinking about what I want to do with my life and what I need to do. And yeah, just trying to think. Just trying to sit down and think. So it's nice to just get my words out in a video, and maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you feel the same way. But I guess if you liked this long, rambly, winding video about my life in the future, then leave a like down below, subscribe, comment, stuff like that. I mean, you know the drill, you've done it many times before. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon and it will be less of a rambling video. But yeah, now I wanted to get it off my chest. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye!